last week I started kind of a personal experiment, I would say. What I did was I tracked my time. There's just an app in the App Store you can download. You click a button for a certain activity and it just counts it for you. It's super nice, it's super convenient, doesn't take a lot of time out of your day. And then you know what you did all day and you know the exact statistics if you stuck to it. You know the exact times of every single activity that you've been doing. And looking at my statistics after a week, I must say that I'm certainly unhappy about one certain activity that I've been doing, and that's been watching YouTube. Okay, so of course I mostly slept as any normal human being, and that took the most time out of all the activities that I did. But you know, sleep is important for you and for actually performing well in the day, so I guess that's completely fine. Then there's school, which took the second most time out of my week. Well, school, I could talk a lot about that, I don't like it there, but it's not something I can do anything about, so I'm just gonna ignore that. But then there's the third most done activity this week, which is watching YouTube. 16 hours this week watching YouTube. And I think that 90% of that time wasn't spent productively. It's not really a good thing, and this week I just want to treat it as an addiction and get rid of it and maybe live a more fulfilling life. Watching YouTube is really the thing that I need to get rid of. I've actually thought about it on my way home today from school. What I've come up with is what psychologists would call an implementation intention. So I'll read it off to you, what I wrote in the bus, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So, if I want to relax, slack off, whatever, then I will turn on the camera and share my thoughts and then go either draw on wall, meditate, journal, exercise, think about YouTube ideas, read an English book, or tidy up my room, depends on how messy my room will be. I'm just kind of running with it. I don't know where this will take me. This is day one. Right now it's Monday, right after school. We will see how many times I want to slack off. Maybe I already don't have a need for slacking off or watching YouTube or anything like that. That is a joke, sadly. It's not easy to fill up 16 hours of your week productively. Let's hope the chances are on, well, let's hope I am on my side this week, and let's hope this all goes relatively well. And there is the first time I wanted to slack off. Kind of was at a loss as to what to do, and I would probably just pop a YouTube video open or something, but not today. First activity that I'm gonna be doing is tidying up my room. Now I know that this is a classic procrastination thing, but not for me. I don't really clean up my room when I don't need to. It's not a total mess, but there's some stuff lying around and it would be nice to get rid of it. The room's looking better than me, I must say. Now, I wanted to download a bit of like some audiobooks in English so that when I get a craving for that YouTube again, well, I'll just be able to put on an audiobook. I want some like at least one fiction and at least one self-development thing, so I'm gonna do that right now. And this concludes day one, and so far it has been a success, although I only had like 4 hours of free time today because of my favorite school. But yeah, I used it well. I found some audiobooks that I'm gonna listen to. Searching for audiobooks really took me long though, because I'm very picky with them. Today is a success. Pepple. This is the second day. It's Tuesday today and I've kept my promise not to turn YouTube on. And I haven't turned it on at all, except for when I was searching for the audiobook. Now, I have like 2 more hours before I go to sleep to go to school again. I love school. Ever heard of a fan? Well, that's me for, well, ever heard of nerds? Well, that's totally me. Anyway, I got 2 hours left and I thought that I might continue on my wall a bit while I'm at it, just as a thing that I do for myself. Well, myself in 2 hours is going to thank me. I've been reading a book about how to be like present and in the moment and actually living life. It's pretty cool, it's hyping me up very much and it's making me think less, which is the point the book is trying to make. Your mind is just a tool to be used and discarded, but that's for not a video maybe. I'ma draw on some walls now. You might have expected Wednesday, Thursday and Friday to come come after Tuesday. But nothing really happened. I haven't had any urges to watch YouTube. I'm just gonna be speaking about it, and that's gonna have to do. I'm here to tell you how not watching YouTube has changed my life, which doesn't have to imply that it's anything that radical. Quitting watching YouTube is not like a holy grail that's gonna save your life, make you more productive, and end your suffering, because you are destined to suffer if you're not me. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I don't watch YouTube now, let's go work on some stuff. I would probably recommend it. It's not like something that's gonna save your life, but it's also not a bad thing in general. I would recommend quitting watching YouTube if you have some stuff that you like really want to be doing. Stuff that has very little resistance. For example, reading. I read a lot more than I have before. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I guess I wanted to cover a little bit. I forgot to look at the stats of my time tracking now. Well, sleep still takes most of the time, then like school, and then transport, then talking to people, then music, then reading, then self-maintenance, and then eating, and then music making, and then chatting, and then housework. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, love you guys. And yeah, you're gonna have a good week today, alright? Alright.